the web blog has the nut cracks, and one of the things we're concentrating on in the nut cracks is bringing you healthier ways of eating, affordable, easy to prepare meals. Okay, so tonight what we're going to be looking at is we're going to make some garlic herb roasted vegetables with a grilled lemon herb chicken breast. Okay, now this is a very simple meal to make. The cost is about $15.41, and it will feed anywhere from 3 to 6 people. Okay, so with that said, let's get started. And the first thing we got here is we're going to do our vegetables first. So we've got some carrots. And put that in the sink here. We're going to rinse them off. We're going to add some small potatoes, red and white potatoes, and some Brussels sprouts. Put those in there. We'll run everything under some water. Wash these vegetables down good. You should always wash your vegetables a little bit before you eat them. You never know what they were exposed to on their way to you. So we wash the vegetables good. Get them rinsed off real well. Okay, that's good. Okay, then we take that and we'll transfer them now to a bowl. And in the bowl we have our spices. Our spices are 1 teaspoon each of rosemary, 1 teaspoon of thyme, and 1 teaspoon of parsley flakes. Now, if you don't have all those individual spices, you can just use a what do we have? You can just use an Italian herb mix. It works just as well. Has a couple extra other spices in there, but it will work just as well. And then we have 2 teaspoons of minced garlic. Now, a teaspoon of minced garlic equals 1 clove. Okay. Then we take that. We're going to put in 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Yeah. That's 1 and 2. Put that in there, and then we get our little brush and stir things around a bit so we can. Should have had that ready, Jake. Okay. There we go. Just stir things around in there a bit. Get it all good here. And then we'll drop our vegetables in there. And we get a nice sized spoon out here or fork. And we'll toss these vegetables in that so that we can get them coated well. That's good. Looking good, yep. Get nice and coated. Add just a little bit more olive oil there. We've got quite a bit of vegetables in there. There we go. There we go. Now they're coating nice. All right. Then we take those. We have our oven preheating a while at 400 degrees, and we're now going to take a little bit of aluminum foil and a cookie sheet. And we're going to transfer these vegetables to a foil-lined baking tray. Put them in there. Put them out nice there. There we go. That looks good. And put that there. Now we're going to take this and pop this in the oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit on the center shelf. And then we're going to set the timer for 25 to 30 minutes. And we'll set it for 30 minutes. Timer. "30 minutes and start." Okay, so now we have 30 minutes to prepare the rest of the meal. Dishes we will do at the end. Put our foil away. Okay, so now we get on to the chicken. I want to wash my hand there a minute. I don't want to be handling food after coughing. There we go. And we're going to handle chicken anyhow, so we'll be washing our hands a couple times during this. There we go. Okay. Get a towel. All right. So let's take our chicken. Now I bought 3 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken breast at the local Redner's. And a little interesting story there behind that was that I looked at several different packets of chicken breast, and I noticed a big difference. The Redner's brand boneless chicken breast for 3 pounds of chicken breast was $7.41. And then the Purdue chicken breast for 1.5 pounds of chicken breast was $7.18. The difference being that the Purdue chicken was free range. So I guess they had to charge twice as much because they had to chase the chickens around the yard to get them before they could slaughter them and bring them to your table. Okay, but anyhow, I got these chicken breasts, and they were real nice thick chicken breasts. But I cut them in half, and they're still nice sized chicken breasts. Okay, so what that does is we can now feed anywhere from 3 to 6 people off of 3 chicken breasts. Okay, and in today's economy, that is a big point. We want to try and save money wherever we possibly can. So we take the chicken breasts, and while we're doing all this, we want to start our grill. Now I'm using a Ninja Smart Cook system, in-house grill. And we're going to turn that on and set the function to grill. And we're going to grill at medium temperature. When we got everything said and done, we're going to grill that till the internal temperature reaches about 165 degrees. And that's going to be about 6 to 8 minutes per side for the chicken breast. So we'll put that up there. Set that for a good amount of time. 30 minutes, and then we're going to set the temperature to medium there and push start. Okay, so that's prepping itself while we get done here. Okay, so now we have our chicken breast, and we're now going to use our spices. Again, our spices for the chicken breast are rosemary, thyme, and oregano, 1 teaspoon of each, and then 2 teaspoons of minced garlic. Again, 1 teaspoon equals 1 clove of minced garlic, and 3 teaspoons equals 1 tablespoon. So if you ever get a measurement where it calls for a tablespoon or something, you can use 3 teaspoons. If you're not making the full recipe, if you want to cut it in thirds, 1 teaspoon equals 1/3 of a tablespoon. Just a little bit of information now. Okay. And then, so we got our spices there with our garlic, and we're going to add some olive oil to that, approximately 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Okay, and we'll let that in there, and we're going to stir that up. Yeah, and see how that goes. It goes pretty nice there. And then, before we add the spices to the chicken, we want to salt and pepper our chicken. So we got our salt and pepper grinders, and salt and pepper these things. Okay, now what do we got here? Something on there I don't like. I want to clean that little piece off of that chicken there. We've got a mark on there I'm not happy with. There we go, we'll just take it away. There we are. There we go, that looks better. If you're not happy, you don't need salt. And pepper. And flip them over and do the other, rub it in a little bit there so you know that it's going to stick. Rub it in a bit there. And flip it over. And do it again. Salt. Pepper. that in a bit. Make sure it's going to stick. There we go. That's good. Now we need to see if we can find our basting brush here. And there it is. Use our basting brush to baste the chicken with our spices. Stir them up good so we get everything in there. And go baste them around real good. Now we want to get this on there, and then we want to allow the chicken to sit for a little bit before we put it in on the grill. We want this to soak in a little bit to get that flavor into the meat. So we don't want to just go right ahead and do it and throw it right on the grill. We'll just cook everything off. We get it in there, and yeah, look at that. Looks good. Looks real good. Yep. Yeah. There we go. All right, look at that. Oh, looking good. Thank you. Let's use it all up. Make sure we get everything coated real good, real well. Oh, let's not be stingy on any of it. There we go. Yeah, use it all. There we go. Don't want to waste anything, not even the spices. The spices can cost you money. Although I try to look for when Renders has their spices on sale. They'll have specials. Like today they had 2 for $4. That's a good deal. Get 2 containers that size for $4. When you're looking at a 1.5 ounce container, that'll last me a while. And so now we have our chicken sitting there waiting for the grill. Throw that in there. And wash our hands. That's still cooking. That's good. Okay, close that up there. Put the pot holders right there. Okay, so now, as I said, we're just waiting for the grill to heat up. We want to make sure that we can time everything to get done with the roasted vegetables. And we have approximately 21 minutes yet till the roasted vegetables. So it's going to take a couple minutes for the grill to heat up. And then, till we're done cooking the chicken should get done right around the same time as the vegetables. And we'll be right back with that as it happens. Okay, we are back. And that little cookbook logo you saw there while you're waiting for everything to get done, that is my new cookbook that will be available hopefully by Friday the 3rd of May. It'll be available on Amazon Kindle for $9.99. Has a whole bunch of heart healthy recipes in there. That has 59 entrees, 10 side dishes, and 15 great delicious salads. And everything in there is affordable and easy to prepare and heart healthy. Good for your heart, good for your cardiovascular system, good for your weight, which we can all see I gotta do some work on. Okay, now let's get this meal started. Okay, the chicken is done and so are the vegetables. So let's get our chicken, bring it out here. Now with the meat, when we bring the chicken out, you don't just bring it out of the grill and serve it. It has to sit for about 2 minutes to breathe, to finish cooking. You know, just when you take it off the grill, it's still cooking. Okay, and if you start cutting into it and everything, you stop that cooking process. So let's let the meat finish cooking. While we're doing that, we'll get our vegetables and serve our vegetables out. Okay? Okay, let's make a little room here. We'll take the meat and put it back over here for a second while we bring the vegetable tray over. There we go. There's our vegetables, all nice and smelling good. Oh, they look good too. And just to check something here, right? Our carrots are nice and good. They're nice and easy to go through. Oh, the pork goes right through them. They're delicious. They're going to be delicious. So let's get these. Now, you go gently with the spatula because there may have been spots where the oil didn't penetrate properly, and you don't want to be scraping up the foil into your plate. So the last thing you want is to get a mouthful of vegetables and aluminum foil. You put some vegetables over there. You go here. There we go. That looks good. Get some vegetables here. Make sure we get some carrots on there. Oh yeah, that's going to be good. There we go. That's plenty. Now, I like to eat, as you can tell. So I give myself some rather large servings. But as you can see, there's still enough here where there's at least 2 more servings of vegetables on there. If I wasn't so greedy, I could get another 2. I could get a total of 4, 5, 6 servings of vegetables right off of that. Okay, but I like to eat, and I can afford to give myself big servings because it's just my wife and I. My kids are all grown; they're out of the house. They got to feed themselves now. I spent enough years feeding them. Okay, now let's get back to that chicken. And there we go. Internal temperature for the chicken, the well done is, let's see what it says. Poultry, as you can see, our poultry is well done. Okay. We do that. And now we can plate the chicken. Well done. Oh, that looks good. Oh, that steam coming off there. Okay, now let's just cut this open and take a nice look at that chicken. Look at that chicken. Done very well. All through the inside, nice and juicy, tender. That's going to taste delicious. And there we go. That is our grilled lemon garlic chicken and roasted garlic herb vegetables. $15.41, feeds 3 to 6 people. Very affordable, very healthy for you, very easy to prepare. We will be doing this again. Stay tuned, keep an eye out, watch Facebook for the promotion. And again, please check out my cookbook on Amazon, available this Friday, May 3rd, maybe May 4th at the latest, on Amazon. And the title of the cookbook is Heart Healthy Recipes.